Sage and Diego are a couple desperately trying to rekindle the spark in their struggling marriage. To celebrate their anniversary, Diego surprises Sage with a trip to a secluded, picturesque cabin at Bone Lake. It's supposed to be a week of wine, sunsets, and reconnection. But from the moment they arrive, the vibes are off. The woods are too quiet, the locals are tight-lipped, and Sage can't shake the feeling that Diego is hiding something. What was meant to be a romantic retreat quickly turns into a psychological game of cat and mouse when a mysterious stranger enters the picture, forcing Sage to wonder, do we ever truly know the person sleeping next to us? While out on a hike, the couple encounters Kane, a rugged and charismatic man who claims to be a neighbor. Diego, usually overprotective, surprisingly hits it off with Kane, and the two men become fast friends. Sage, however, isn't convinced. She finds Kane's presence intrusive and his interest in their relationship borderline obsessive. As the trio spends an evening together, the tension becomes palpable. Kane begins to drop subtle hints that he knows more about Diego's past than Sage does. He tells stories of accidents and disappearances associated with the lake, all while maintaining a charming, flirtatious edge with Sage. The romantic anniversary trip has officially been hijacked, and Sage starts to suspect that Kane isn't just a neighbor, he's a catalyst. The romance turns into a nightmare when Sage finds a hidden compartment in Diego's luggage containing a woman's watch that isn't hers. When she confronts Diego, he becomes uncharacteristically cold and dismissive, claiming it was a gift for her that he forgot to give. Sage's trust is shattered. She seeks solace in Kane, who accidentally reveals that he saw Diego late at night by the shore, disposing of something heavy in the water. Sage is now caught between two men, a husband she no longer trusts, and a stranger who seems to be the only one telling the truth, or is he just the one spinning the best lie? The movie shifts into high gear when Sage decides to investigate the lake herself. She finds evidence of a previous tenant who went missing, and the clues point directly back to their cabin. She realizes that Bone Lake isn't just a name, it's a description of what's at the bottom. In a desperate attempt to escape, Sage tries to leave, but the car keys are gone. Diego claims they're lost, but his behavior becomes increasingly erratic and violent. Kane reappears, offering to save her, but his price is her total loyalty. Sage realizes she is a prize in a deadly game between two predators, and her only way out is to stop playing the victim. Everything comes to a head during a storm. A brutal three-way confrontation breaks out in the cabin. The truth finally spills. Diego did have a dark past, but Kane is actually a bounty hunter, or perhaps just a rival killer who has been tracking Diego for years. He didn't come to save Sage, he came to take what Diego stole. In the chaos, the cabin is set ablaze. Sage, fueled by the betrayal of her marriage and the terror of her situation, manages to outsmart both men. She uses the very environment intended for her romantic getaway to turn the tables, proving that a woman pushed to the edge is the most dangerous thing in the woods. The movie ends with the sunrise over Bone Lake. The cabin is a smoldering ruin. Sage sits on the dock, watching the authorities pull a heavy bag from the water, the evidence that will finally close the book on Diego's secrets. She isn't the same woman who arrived a few days ago. Her marriage is dead, and so is the man she thought she loved. As she drives away alone, she looks in the rear view, finally free from the weight of other people's lies. The romantic getaway is over, but for Sage, the real life is just beginning. Would you have trusted the husband or the stranger? Or would you have hiked back to civilization the second you saw that cabin? Let us know in the comments if you're staying away from lakeside rentals this summer. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more thrillers that will make you double-check your anniversary plans. See you next time.